Shalom Israel. First and foremost, I do want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah B'Shem Kakdash, the ones the apostles, and else great millstone for teaching us his truth, peace, and blessings. To the whole collective Israel, Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, Hebrew Ba'Shem is the name, and Yahweh Shah is the name of the only God Son. Back from the lesson, and as you see what's in the title, going to be going to the signs within the heavens, and I may title it going to this article which you see right here, where the earth now has 2 moons. And this is something that I briefly spoke on and brought up in one of my lessons a couple of days ago, which I forget exactly what I was speaking on, to mention it, which I believe I was going to 3 Atlas, or just, a lesson just regarding the chariots, the so-called UFOs in general. And I believe I made a point where, as we're nearing the end of this month and entering November, which is the time frame that they said that, pretty much 3 Atlas would be pretty much, at its closest. So this could possibly be an excuse, that these devils will use in order to cover up, what you are seeing, or it could, literally be, 2 moons. Nothing is impossible, for Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah. So either way, whatever it may be, it's all through the supreme power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah. As you get throughout the scriptures, the Lord shall show new signs and make other strange wonders. So we're going to see, a lot of things happen and take place as we continue near the end of this place. So, which I spoke on this is, a couple of days ago. So now you can see more articles coming out regarding it. And I saw one of the brothers make a lesson speak on this, and I thought I'd make a lesson, going into it, because, like I said, I brought it up a couple of days ago. So it's good to prove it, via these articles and, facts, and just, say it for no reason. Now it says, Earth now has 2 moons, at least until 2083, and NASA confirms it. So like I said, it could be, literal 2 moons, or, it could be something else entirely. But this is why, we have this knowledge, this understanding, so I get through Isaiah 38:3 and 6, how wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And, scripture going to be, seeing strange things happening within the sky and space. For example, a while back, you had over there in China, 2 suns, appeared in the sky. So, that was something. And now you're seeing this right here. So, but it's not a script for a new sci-fi, nor it's Christopher Nolan behind this conspiracy theory. But the Earth seems to have acquired another moon for herself. As a yes and an intriguing twist for space watchers and astronomy enthusiasts alike, NASA and other researchers have announced that Earth may now be hosting a second moon. Imagine our well-known moon having a companion, or is it rather competition? So let's read a little bit more, see information we get on it, and we'll just get these scriptures at hand. Because a lot of things are happening. You've seen a lot of things coming out regarding 3 Atlas, and now it's getting closer, and how it's changing its course. So it's obviously not a comet or these other things that they're trying to paint it as. And I just made that point earlier. They could possibly use this to cover up what you're about to see. And I'm just throwing out ideas. Just speaking my mind of what you could possibly see. And you have videos coming out about, or the sighting of 3 Atlas, which I'm not too sure about the validity, if I'm saying that correctly, of these videos. Which means we gotta be, circumspect and use discernment. A lot of these advancements of AIs, different programs, and all this stuff, in order to fake certain things. But either way, we're getting ready to see those types of things, So whether it may be fake or CGI, AI, whatever the case may be, you're about to get ready to see a bunch of crazy stuff. But now since a discovery that sounds like a sci-fi headline but is very real, astronomers have identified a small near-Earth object, 2025 PN7, which is now classed as quasi-satellite of Earth. This means our planet effectively has a second moon, at least until the 21st century. NASA has confirmed the object is following a path near Earth and will likely remain connected in this way until 2083. So, let's get into these scriptures. And the filter these things, through the scriptures. Now it says, Luke 21:11, it says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. And these are things that we would see. And these chariots, these so-called UFOs, is especially a part of these signs that we would see. So whether it may be literal two moons or not, whatever the case may be, it's still to spin probably how about Shemshai that you're seeing these things. Because also mentioned lighted part and said, and great signs should be from heaven. So you're about to see a lot of crazy stuff. As we've been saying to spin probably how about Shemshai. Luke 21:25-28. Further to that point, there should be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars. Don't see signs in the heavens, and upon the earth distress of nations with perplexity, this scene the waves roaring. Verse 26, men heart failing for fear, for looking after those things which are coming in the earth. For the powers of heaven shall be shaken, the earth and be shook, and they're going to be afraid, terrified. Verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man come in a cloud with power and great glory. And I came across a couple of videos, you have people in the comments, panicking, regarding 3 Atlas. Now this is verse 27, and then shall the see the Son of Man come in a cloud with power and great glory, which that cloud is speaking of these chariots, these so-called UFOs. Going to Psalms 1:4-3. Now so that when these things begin to come to pass, and look up, lift your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh, and we're doing that in this place. Jeremiah 10:2. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. For the heathen are dismayed at them. There's one should be that should be shook and afraid of these things, man. The Lord also shows these things, especially with these chariot signs, as a faith booster and strengthen us. And you got 2 more scriptures, and that's pretty much the point right there. Just a quick hit. Wanted to speak on that situation. Because I was actually thinking about making a lesson going to 3 Atlas. Because the other Apostle Tahar posted a video. We titled it, it's here. And that's just going back to those various videos that are coming out of a sighting of 3 Atlas. I seen a couple others a couple days ago, which I wasn't too sure of, but either way, it's getting ready to make its appearance. Now Acts 2:19-20. Now show wonders in heaven above and signs the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapor of smoke. Let's read that one more time. I'll show wonders in heaven above. We went to this article where NASA now confirms 2 moons are in the sky. So, verse 20, the sun should be turned into darkness and the moon to blood before the great and notable day of the Lord comes. So, when nothing is impossible for Yahweh Bashem, nothing is too far out for the Lord. I was trying to find another word. But Ecclesiastes 36:6, and that says, show new signs and make other strange wonders. Glorify thy hand and thy right arm, that they may set forth thy wondrous works. So, that's the point. We got scriptures going to these various things that we would see within the sky, space, heaven, which we read Luke 21, and various others going to these strange signs, great signs, terrifying signs, in heaven. So, point was made. Just quickly through Spirit want to speak on that situation, and more information may come out regarding it. If that does, we're obviously going to be speaking on it. So, you as watchmen to keep watching to sound that alarm. as we're doing now. So the point was made, Lord's will, less than edifying, without give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabbat Shem Kakadash, and Shalom, see you when the Lord's will.